I've got one less friend on earth. It seems we both worn out our words. Door, you're nothing to me anymore. Now that I realize it, I have finally decided we should go our separate ways unless you wanna test me. To be reminded about you every single day, but every moment I'm awake, your face invades my brain. I'm so sick and tired of reminiscing all throughout the day. I wanna forget, I wanna resist the urge inside the streets. Just as I think I found some peace, I remember your face. We will never be what we were before. You're free to be someone else's whore. I wanna forget if there was ever you and me. Just give me a little part of me. the type to bleed or wear my heart on my sleeve. No, that was never me. I thought I'd never ever be. It's not a version of me I could see. Not the type to cry till the day I left my life. Now a part of me has died. I feel I've lost my peace inside. Flowers on your grave and the memories remain. I thought life would never change. Nobody here to blame. I don't know if I can love again. I cannot decide what to do now with my time. Your soul is taking flight to a place I cannot find. Give me peace. I need some semblance of tranquility. Set me free. I'm begging. Isn't there another way? How is this reality? On my knees, I'm pleading for more than just memories. I can't breathe now that you've been taken away. Taken away from me. I look to the sky regardless whether day or night. I just cannot help but cry when I think of what I sacrificed.
All right. What's going on, everybody? How you guys doing? How's everything? You guys all right? Everybody cool? I hope everybody's doing all right, man. Shit. Hold on a sec. Okay. Let's say hi. MJS, what's up, brother? Thanks for shutting out the tunes, man. Appreciate you, bro. How you doing? How's the weekend? Get Out of My Head is a banger. Hey, smokes more than you. Thanks, brother. Appreciate it. Glad you like the tune. Gentamitsu. How you doing, brother? Good to see you. It's a boy. Oh, congrats, man. Fuck yeah, dude. You had the kid? Good stuff, man. Hell yeah. Happy for you, brother. Congrats on being a daddy again. Because you got other kids, right? Like, that's not your first. You got like two others, I think, right? I think I remember you telling me you had at least two other kids, right? But yeah, man, good to see you, bro. Congrats on the newborn. That's sick. I cannot believe Harada's leaving Ben on Namco. Hey, Chef Locker, what's up, bro? At the end of this year, what is the future for Tekken at this point? I mean, Harada was going to retire after Tekken 9, so I think he's just tired of the bullshit. He's tired of the bullshit. All the fans are being dicks for no fucking reason. I mean, I know that the game is trash, but he's the guy that's getting all the blame for it, right? Because he's the leader, so he's taking everything. He's taking all the guff. And because of that, you know, he's probably had enough. He's tired of the guff. He's had enough. That shit rhymes. That's some cool stuff. What's going on Buff? Fucking, I think he's just fed up, you know? He wants to call it a day. And power to him, why not? Just let him fucking call it a day. What's the big deal? You know? He hasn't really had his hands immediately into this game since fucking, what, Tekken 7 Season 1? He hasn't actually been fully hands-on since then. So, let the man retire. Let him do his fucking thing. Let him live his life. I think it's great. Without him, we wouldn't have the Tekken series in the first place. Yeah, you're right. You're right, but that doesn't mean Tekken can't go on. I mean, Akira Toriyama's dead, and Dragon Ball's continuing, so... He's the guy that invented Dragon Ball. He wrote the original manga. He wrote the original story. Like, I don't know. I think that Harada retiring doesn't mean the end of Tekken. It means the end of an era. The era where Harada was involved in Tekken projects. Now we're gonna going forward see what it's like without Harada at the helm, and we'll know if it's gonna be for better or for worse. I think it's gonna be for worse because Harada's the guy, but and I certainly don't want someone like Nakatsu leading the fucking front, so we'll see what happens. But smokes more than you. Near the beginning where you say resist the urge to say, oh, you mean resist the urge inside to scream. What do you say before before the chorus starts? Yeah, I wanna forget, I wanna resist the urge inside to scream. That's That's what I'm. Those are the lyrics there. Wolfsbane, what's up, man? What are your thoughts on Harada retiring? Oh, I just shared that. Itagaki's death was a wake-up call for him. Sure, maybe the stress might have gotten to Itagaki, and then Gaki, and then shit must have happened. I don't know anything about that guy. Maybe I'm behind on the times, but building a Warhammer model before I go play something? Oh, sick, dude. You painting or building? Good buff, it's Liar. Oh, Enigma Mishima? Oh, sick. Change your name to Enigma now. You can still call me Liar if you prefer. Yeah, I gotta stick with that. I'll stick with Liar because it's 2 syllables. It's how I know you as, and I get why people want to change their names. But gosh darn it, sticking with what the original shit was. Hey, Georges, what's up, bro? Finally, 3 matches away from GOD with Kazuya. I need to lock in and finish. Good shit, man. I don't know how you play ranked right now. I couldn't imagine. Must be stressful. Must be annoying. Must be hard to find matchups. I sit in a lobby for 20 minutes when I'm trying to find a matchup, so I don't even bother playing ranked right now. It's just so stupid. Come on, thumbs. Warm up, bitch. Got a Yachi to Tekken King? Nice. And a player plugged. That's fucking typical. So fucking typical. Using this most busted character in the fucking game and you plug on a Mishima player. That's fucking classic, dude. That's classic shit, man. Goddamn. Waifu players, man. Waifu players. No honor. No honor at all. I'm gonna play this busted character, and if you beat my ass, I'm gonna rage quit. No honor. Fucking trash people. Your luck's run out, you only play against female characters? Oh, that sucks for Kazuya. Oof, my thumb is not having it today. Building captain of the Victrix Honor Guard, Kata Sicarius. An accomplished Ultramarine champion. I wish I knew anything about Warhammer, but that sounds fucking like a lot of work. Holy shit. That sounds sick, dude. One of my best friends in real life is a huge Warhammer fan. Just thinking about getting into model building and shit like that, and painting the characters. The painting of Warhammer it's so intimidating because they're all so tiny. Jesus Christ, my God. Please don't tell me this D-pad is starting to wear out too. Like, this is a fucking hoary fight pad. These things should not wear out ever. God damn. Hey, Big Red, what's up, brother? How you doing? Good to see you, man. What's going on? The Engine Boy, do you play on pad? Yeah, I'm on hoary fight pad. Always. So it takes me a while to warm up, typically. Like, I need a good hour to warm up, usually. That's how it goes. I'm kind of confused as to why I can't electric, though. A little nervous about the speed pad. Wow, I'm actually struggling to even do a fucking electric today. God damn, I hope this D-pad isn't fucked. This thing actually feels kind of fucked. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, no. Fuck. Oh, God fucking damn it. I probably just need to warm up still. Played some Peace Walker with a friend. This is the first time playing. I'm guiding them through it. Oh, sick, man. Holding your hand like you held mine when we did co-op that one time. That was sick. Fuck, my thumb is trash today. God damn it. My hands are trash today. He's badass. I'll get into painting later. Oh, that's a different thing than building them? Oh, okay. You decide either I'm gonna paint on my own time or paint on stream. Painting on stream would be cool, man. That way, I mean, you know, paint on stream, bullshit with whoever the fuck jumps in. Pass the time. I mean, whatever, dude. Like that. Might as well. Either that or you're painting by yourself, you know. Both of them sound fine, but... do you know Harada announces retirement? Yeah, Jumbo, we just talked about that, yeah. I mean, good on him. Why the fuck not? Let the man retire, that's fair. He's been doing this for 30-something years, right? So, I wish you could use PS4 controllers for PS5 games like this. Well, you can. I have an adapter for it. In my thing over there. There is, yeah, you can buy a little adapter called, whatever the fuck it's called, Brook, B-R-O-O-K, USB adapter, plug it into the PS5, and then you can play any controller. You can literally use like a Wii controller on your PS5. It's crazy. It adapts everything. So, yeah, you can use PS4 on this game. PS4 controllers, PS5 controllers, and Hori Fight Pad. Out of the three, Hori Fight Pad is the best by far. But you still gotta warm up. You know, my thumb is not having it today. I think I'm, yeah, I am. Today might just be a maybe I just need to keep her going for a bit. I don't know. My thumb's starting to warm up a little bit. Good to have little breathers in between. Like, do electrics for a few minutes and then stop doing, put the controller down for a few minutes. Oh, God, this is terrible. Silence is bliss. Every time I see a live stream with the title labbing and I see you trying perfect electric. Yeah, because you gotta warm up first, right? Otherwise I can't demonstrate how to launch punish certain things. I can't do shit. So I gotta warm up my hands and my brain. Then I can go into the labbing sesh. So when I first start the stream, I'm not labbing until I can warm up my character. Once I've gotten there, then I can Otherwise I'm not doing the proper punishment, and if I'm not doing that, then I'm not seeing what I need to do on screen, and then if I'm not seeing what I need to do on screen, then I don't remember what the fuck you're supposed to do. So, and it's just, it doesn't help the videos at all. So I have to warm up my shit before I can start labbing other stuff. But I'm not trying to perfect electric, I'm just trying to fucking electric. That's how bad today is. Some days I can perfect electric, no problem. Other days I can't even regular electric. Jesus, why is he crouching so much? I'm not pressing crouch, I'm pressing forward. Jesus. Let's see. Dimmer and Liar in the same room. Never seen The Rock and Dwayne Johnson in the same room. Oh, sick, man. Yeah, Liar is just easier for me. My brain already is too fucking stupid to remember too many things, anyways. At this point, so why you prefer right side? Because Mishima's, dude. You gotta play on the right. It's so much easier to electric on this side. My wave dash is far better on on the player one side, but who the fuck cares about wave dash? Wave dash is kind of useless now. Hey, Latino Will, what's up, man? MH could be the D-pad getting softer down on the down button. That's what it feels like, yeah. But I never had this many issues. But I am, like, just pretty much straight out of bed, haven't had my coffee yet. Like, everything is completely foggy right now. So it really could just be, and I haven't touched this game all weekend, so it really could just be me. Sometimes it does take a little while to warm up. But a Hori Fight Pad D-pads are built really well. They're built like a fucking tank, so they really shouldn't be disintegrating like this. It's kind of the point. It's on a swabble. So it makes it a little easier to... the notations are a little easier, and it doesn't feel as spongy as like on a DualSense, where those things, like, the DualSense is shit, because all the D-pad buttons are connected to one another, and if that little section breaks in the middle, which is so fucking easy to have happen, I've had it happen to 3 controllers now, and yeah, you're just wave dashing along, and boom, it just cuts itself right in the middle. So now the up and left buttons are separated from the right and down buttons, and they're not moving on a swivel anymore. And then you just don't get to electric or do even down forward inputs or anything now like that. Like, it's just a shit controller design. This thing is on a swivel. I don't know if you can even see it, but yeah, it's like they're all connected. You can see, you can see that they're all connected. It's like that kind of a style. It's got this a flat surface in the back, and it's definitely built a lot more sturdy than a DualSense, but that doesn't mean it's foolproof. Like, there's going to be a day where this thing is busted, but I did not get this thing that long ago. It should not be broken. All things considered, I've had DualSenses last longer than this thing if it's already busted. But it's not. I don't think it is. I think I'm just trash right now. Yeah. I feel like the more warmed up I get, the better I am at doing this shit. How often do I replace my pads with this much Tekken? Well, since Tekken 8 came out, I've had to use 4 different controllers. Before Tekken 8 came out, I was using the same D-pad for everything. Same controller for everything. I had one controller for the entire time I had a PS5. One controller. And then Tekken 8 comes out, I'm down to my 4th fucking controller. Like, this is not... And it's only because I played Kazuya. If I played any other character besides Mishima's, I would still probably be on my first controller. Mishima's destroy your fucking D-pads. Destroy them. People on Twitter are really bashing on Main Man for saying that people that abuse broken shit are part of the problem. I think it's not. That's not the whole context. I mean, there's this video going around where they're kind of showcasing Main Man abusing Marduk's shit in Tekken 7, and he was a broken piece of shit. But I think the difference is you can't really compare those two things in a vacuum because, yes, Main Man did use a broken character in Tekken 7, and now he's saying that people using the broken shit are part of the problem. The difference is, in Tekken 7, we were not bombarded with broken garbage all the time. Like, that game was playable. That game functioned. Yes, the game had broken characters, but it was nowhere near to the extent of Tekken 8. And Tekken 8 as a whole has been broken since the day it came out. Tekken 7, when he was using Marduk, was a fairly well-balanced game with the exception of a few characters. Akuma, Geese, Marduk, Fakumram, Leroy at different times, Julia, those characters, Zafina, were all pretty fucking busted. But in the context of that game, the broken shit in Tekken 7 was not that egregious compared to what it is in this fucking game. It's not even close. So, now the dynamic has shifted, and things are a lot worse than they've ever been. And so, yes, it's become a problem. People abusing the broken ship, or the broken ship? Yeah. Broken shit are part of the problem now. Because the game is so bad. I mean, it's on one hand, you can give them shit for it, but on the other hand, how the fuck do you avoid it at the same time, right? How do you avoid using broken shit in this game? Because there's so much of it. This entire game is a busted mess, right? So I don't think that Main Man should be getting the shit that he's getting because people aren't using the proper context. You can't go back and search a Tekken 7 video and find footage of him playing broken-ass Marduk and then compare that to what he's saying about people using broken shit in Tekken 8. It's not nearly the same thing, It's a totally different game. Abusing the broken shit in this game is so much worse. Do you care? Parkour Grip, what's up, man? Sound went out? Oh, fuck. Alright, one sec, guys. I don't know why it does that. Do you care to see hit lines and hurt cylinders of Tekken 8? What the fuck are those? Yeah, there's no... What do you mean by hit lines and hurt cylinders? You mean hurt boxes and hit boxes? Silence Bliss. I have heard that fight sticks last longer than D-pads. Yeah, they really do. They last a fuck ton longer. If a D-pad lasts 6 months, you'll have a fight stick for 6 years. It's quite a bit different. And DualSense is worse, I'd say. DualSense is probably like a 3-month. If you're playing Mishimas every day, then you're gonna get 3 fucking months out of your D-pad tops. So it's fucking, they're horrible. The DualSense 5 is shit. It's the worst controller as far as the D-pad is concerned that they've ever made, and it's the best controller as far as everything else is concerned. But I still feel like everything's so fucking flimsy on those things. Like everything's so spongy, and I've broken my L2 button just by pressing L2 a lot. I don't know, man. Like DualSense is just, it's really flimsily made, and considering how expensive they are, those things should be built like a tank. Finally cut your stream, you're laughing against my main, just sub to your channel. Hey, Speedy, thanks, bro. Much love, dude. Welcome on in. Hey, Death Goku, what's up, dude? Not sure if viewers agree with me, but honestly, no game audio works better so viewers can focus on what you're saying and not hearing war cries and contact hits. Yeah, you're probably right, but it's more people want to hear the law fucking, make the fucking... Everybody loves those noises. Wait, you're on PlayStation? I'm not supporting that? Why? What's wrong with PlayStation? Of course I'm on PlayStation. Only the fucking good players play on PlayStation. Everybody else plays on PC. All the scrubby-ass bitches are fucking PC players. We could at least do something about the broken shit in Tekken 7. Yeah, exactly. And even the broken shit in Tekken, it wasn't that bad, right? So comparing Main Man, so going back to that for a minute, I'm gonna just kind of go off on a tangent in a second. You either abuse or get abused. It's basically Tekken 8, yeah. Slusher Wolf, what's up, man? Akuma was way broken than any character in this game, but yes, Tekken 8 is broken. No, he was not. Yes, he was absolutely more broken than any character in Tekken 7, but every character in Tekken 8 would eat Akuma for fucking breakfast, man. There's no... Tekken 7 Akuma would not have a chance against the characters in this game. If he had all the mechanics that he had in Tekken 7, he'd get fucked up in this game, dude. There's no question about that. He doesn't have a heat mechanic. He doesn't have the broken shit all these characters have. There are lines and cylinders under the hood. I don't know what you're talking about, Parker Grip. I don't know what you're fucking saying. Unless it's an unintended bug exploit, everything in the game is fair to use. It's on the devs. I agree that it's on the devs. But I do think that the people using broken shit in Tekken 8 are part of the problem. They are part of the reason everybody's pissed off. I don't think there's anything they can do about it. But it's not, you can't, it's like, okay. A person who is a serial killer is a psychopath. That psychopathy is part of their problem, but there's nothing they can do about the psychopathy because that's just how they are as a person, right? They can stop killing people, but that's not in their nature, right? So in the context of Tekken 8, instead of using the broken shit, you could use Kazuya or Devil Jin or Asasina or something, you know, one of the more reasonable characters in this game. You don't have to use the broken shit, but it's not part of their nature, right? Like, they want to use the broken shit because they want to win, and most people who play this game, like 99% of people who play this game, are bitches. So they use the trash characters that are busted as fuck. And I think, yes, they are part of the problem, but they should be allowed to use those characters because that's the character that they gravitate to. They want to use them, and they paid for the fucking game with their own money. So let them use the fucking character they want to pick, right? But am I going to say that in the same vein, that's not also an issue? Of course it is an issue, right? They're using busted shit. This game is busted. They are part of the problem. But that's just kind of the thing. The whole game is the problem, right? That is the overall overwhelming problem is the game. It's not necessarily the developers. It's not necessarily the player base. The issue, the problem, is the fucking game. Whose fault is that? Well, at that point, you lower it down one spectrum, and you go, who's at fault here for us understanding that the game is such a busted piece of shit? Well, that would be the players, that would be the developers. The players who abuse the fucking 30s plus broken bullshit characters in this game are part of the problem. The developers who made those characters as busted as they are part of the problem. That's a 50-50 split, right? So, and people are trying to find reasons to bash Main Man. Of course they are. That's all it fucking is, man. That's all it is. Main Man is a walking view counter, whatever you want to call that. View accelerator. You have a small channel under 1,000 subscribers. You want to get 2,000-3,000 views on your next video. Make a response video to Main Man. Boom, 2,000-3,000 views, and you didn't even have to do anything. You just responded to his shit, right? And I've done that myself. I've created content responding to his stuff before, but I did it in good faith, right? I wasn't trying to bash the guy. I was trying to frame points that he was making and then expound upon those. That's kind of my take because him and I agree on a lot of things. Because him and I are two of the people, and I'd say FeedyX is up there as well, who lab the shit out of this fucking game. We lab it all the time, right? So we understand this game on a deep level, and then there's other people that don't ever spend any time labbing this game, and they're giving guys like Main Man shit when they don't even fully understand the context of what is being spoken about, right? I know for a fact that 99.9% of players playing this game don't ever fucking lab, ever. They never sit in practice mode and figure shit out. Like, there are people in my comments on the new series I've got out now about how to, let's lab, how to kill these characters type of thing. It seems to be pretty, it's not, I wouldn't say it's super popular, but people seem to like the series. And from what I'm gathering so far, I mean, there's people in those comments saying that, hey, it'd be really nice to have like a a cheat sheet or like notes that you write down, you know, put it into like PDF file format, and I'm thinking, holy fuck, like you just don't want to put any fucking work into this game at all. You watch a video and then you go, yeah, this video is great. It would be great to have it all boiled down even further. Could you please put this into a PDF file with no, like, you don't want to do any homework in this at all. You want to just have all the answers given to you for fucking free? Like, I'm busting my ass making these videos, labbing these characters, and even still, they still want more fucking easy mode shit. Like, give me all the notes exactly the way that I would like them. Because I don't ever want to put any time into learning this fucking game by going into practice mode. So can you please make this as easy for me as possible? Well, I mean, dude, like, there's gonna be a point where you're going to have to put some fucking work in, man. I'm giving you the details on how to beat the characters, but when it comes to players that know about their characters' weaknesses and they're going to try to counter their weaknesses by doing things like timing delays and sidesteps and stances and shit like that to avoid your potential counterplay and realign with you as you're trying to step their stance or whatever the fuck. You know, like Hitman's stance with Lee. You beat it with sidestep right duck. You kill the entire stance, but if it's a good Lee player, he's going to go into Hitman stance and he's not going to immediately do an attack so that sidestep right duck beats it. No, he's going to sidestep with your sidestep right and then do an attack. So that you realign with the Lee, they're staying in your face, and now they can do an attack, and you have to sidestep right duck again to try to counterplay that. But or you could do like a tracking mid to circumvent that. But the point is, like, that's the whole point of the series, how to beat the characters. It's not about how to beat the players. The players add their skill on top of the character's bullshit, right? And if the player is good, then they'll know about their character's weaknesses. And they'll fucking kick your ass for trying to beat their weaknesses. So you have to then outplay the player. And that comes with time, experience, putting the fucking work in, figuring out what their options can be after you've defeated their initial stance, after you've got their layer 1 beaten with your layer 2. What do you do when they throw in their layer 3? Well, then you gotta figure out what your layer 4 is. I'm not gonna fucking break down every little fucking detail about that shit, because I've only got one life, and I probably don't even have that much longer of it, because I'm an old fuck already, right? But people are fucking just not willing to put the goddamn time in. It's crazy. Red Rio, are you a full-time streamer? I mean, kinda. I'm a voice actor. That's how I make my primary income, and then I do a couple things on the side, and streaming and making content is a little bit of that. I stream full-time, but my job is kind of, as a voice actor, you know, you get a gig, you get paid handsomely for it, and then you don't get another one for quite a while, so you have to do something in between. So in between gigs, I stream and I do other stuff. But that's my, you know. Let's see. What up? Yeah, the DualShock 4 was so... Hey, Shitten, what's going on, bro? Good to see you, man. So much better than DualSense clicky buttons. Yeah, exactly. DualSense is trash. Wasn't Akuma requiring execution, though? He absolutely was. Very hard character to play in that game. Akuma would be a well-respected specialist character in Tekken 8. I wouldn't doubt that, to be honest. I took my Jin to Raijin. Now I focus on my Kazuya. I took him to Flame Ruler. I was struggling to get him to Garyu or Tenryu. I've improved a lot. Yeah, that's good for you, Metal Overlord. I'd suggest at your level, if you're a blue rank player, try to just keep it at one character for now, man. Because I think you're putting in too much work for yourself. To try to play more than one character. You don't understand timing mix-ups with the character. You need to understand spacing. You need to understand punishment. Kazuya and Jin play so differently. They have similarities in their game plan, but for the most part, they're so incredibly different characters that trying to play both of them at a purple blue rank level when you really haven't quite gotten to the level where you understand enough about each character to really utilize them properly, you're putting in way more work for yourself. You need to first master one character, understand their punishment tools, understand how, like, when to play certain moves, how far away do you need to be to play certain moves. Spacing, that's called spacing, and Kazuya and Jin don't have the same spacing. They have completely different spacing, so sometimes you're going to go for something with Jin that you'd go for with Kazuya, and it's gonna fucking hit with Jin, but it'll whiff with Kazuya, like jab checking, for example. Jab checking, Jin's got a way better jab, so you're gonna land your jab more often, and you even if you're a little bit further away, you try to go for a jab check at that same exact distance as you tried for when you went for it with Jin, and the jab's gonna whiff, and you're gonna potentially die for it because you don't understand Kazuya's spacing compared to Jin's spacing, and that's just one example of why. Until you get to a rank like Tekken Emperor, Tekken God, you really shouldn't be doing more than one character because you just don't understand the fundamentals enough yet. But, I mean, if you're having fun, you're having fun. But you made the comment about improving. And I think improving, if you want to improve, the best thing for you is to stick with one character for now. Don't do more than that. Because you don't understand either of them yet. Cut the quality since PS3. I have a half-broken PS3 controller played for a decade that still plays the same as the new one. Yeah, PS3 controllers are top tier. Those things are built like a tank. I make software that reveals inner workings of Tekken. Can't make this work on consoles. Sorry. Well, that's good though, because that's just like mods and cheating shit, right? Parkour grip. Like, why the fuck would you not support console in that way then? Right? If you're a software developer, you should appreciate the fact that consoles don't allow that garbage. Sakazaku, what's up, man? Greenway, that's assuming that they are using the characters because they are broken and not just because they like that specific character. No, it's not assuming anything. I included that in my statement. But in contrast, the dudes that picked hard characters can become better players in the end of the day, and we all know it, so I think choose wisely. Yeah, absolutely. It's true. The harder the character, the better it's going to make you at the game. Let's see. We played them for fucking Tekken 7 and they were hard as fuck. I'm not gonna make the switch because they can't balance them. No, you don't have to make the switch. But you also don't have to play the broken character, right? So it's really up to you. It really is your call at the end of the day. What do you do? Do you want to try to better this game as a whole for the entire community? And use a character that is reasonable? Like Kazuya, like Devil Jin, like Azucena, like fucking, well, I mean, there's a few of them. Jack. Azucena's one. I'd say Devil Jin is another one. Jack's another one. Kazuya's another one. We could say Lee, but I don't know, the jury's out on Lee. Leroy, reasonable. Lily, I think pretty reasonable. Paul, reasonable. Shaheen, to some extent, I think him and Lee are in the same boat. They're kind of fucked up right now, but, you know, reasonable-ish. Xiaoyu, very reasonable. Knowledge check for everybody on the planet. But again, that's not your problem. That's just them not knowing the character. Once you understand the character, she's fine. She's really weak, in fact. Heihachi, reasonable. Armor King, very reasonable. Like, what the fuck? You know? There's like 10 characters you could go with in the game that are far better off and far healthier for this game than shit like fucking, you know, shit like Brian or Claudio or Asuka or Alisa or Dragunov or fucking Lars or Hwarang or Jin or June, King, Nina, Leo, fuck Leo, Law, Panda, fucking Yoshimitsu, fucking, you know, Eddie even to some extent, maybe not that as much as everybody else I just talked about, but A's pretty bad. Lydia's horrible. Clive, Anna, Fuckarom, like, Jesus Christ. Busted bullshit characters. If you're using one of those characters, I think you're part of the problem. I don't think you should stop using them, but I think Main Man has every fucking right to bitch about it. The devs made them busted, and you're taking advantage of that. You don't have to, but you are. And so, if you're gonna do that, fine. No one's saying you shouldn't be allowed to do that. All I'm saying is that if you're going to use those characters, be prepared for scrutiny. Be prepared to hear the phrase, "You're part of the problem." Because it's kind of the boat, it's kind of the contract you signed up for when you choose a character like Dragunov. I'm sorry, but it is. My thoughts on Raven? Very tricky character. Super cool though. I love Raven, but he's hard to fight in this game. He's very strong. Making a game is complicated as fuck. It's not like the devs have a big button that says fix shit. It's a whole process, Arbo. Yeah, exactly. It's a whole fucking process. They gotta fix this shit, but the problem is they've had ample opportunity and they've fucked it up even harder with Season 2. They had all the critiques in the world from all the good players that they could listen to, and they decided to go the opposite route. And they knew damn well what they were doing because they even said we're gonna buff defense, and then they increased offense. So... to me, that's them intentionally making more work for themselves. If Season 2 wasn't a thing, and we were still in Season 1, I would be siding with you saying, yeah, it's not like we can just press a big button and say, fix shit. We gotta slowly do this over time. But they kind of backtracked like 50 fucking steps. So they're the reason this game's fucked right now. They are the ones that, you know, decided to, make things more work for themselves. I really like they explain how to lab. It's not just what to lab. Oh, thanks, Arbo. Yeah, it's important. People don't know what the fuck to do when they're labbing. That's why nobody labs. That's why everybody sucks at this game. That's why everybody's pissed at this game. So, and there's not really any great videos that I've seen on YouTube that explain how to lab. Because a lot of the time they give, like, you know, 5 or 6 moves. Like, 5 or 6 moves you need to know how to deal with. Well, yeah, that's great, but what about their stance mix-ups? What about their pressure tools? What about their best pokes? Like, you need to figure out how to deal with all that shit. I'm not going to lab their entire move list, but I think putting it into a big package of, like, the stuff you're going to see the most often, which is the scariest shit, which is almost always plus-on-block scenarios into stance mix-ups. That's Tekken 8 right now. That's why I think this labbing formula is the best at the moment. Because it deals with that shit. Forces them to do their layer 3 shit, which then you engage your layer 4 counterplay, which you then have to figure out yourself for every character. And it's honestly, that's just Tekken. You're just playing Tekken with each other at the end of the day, after that starts happening. There's a guy named Nakatsu that's taking over Tekken. He's still going around for the update. Yeah, I know. I'm a little nervous about Nakatsu taking over. Do you think Kazuya's combos need to be fixed? I think Kazuya's hitboxes need to be fixed. This is a terrible button. Give you an example why that is before we go into law. Let's just use Miyarizu as an example because it's kind of a perfect example for this.
For the next battle.
Not that. So, we're gonna get Miyarizu to do her plus French setup into the Hell Suite. Man, I really need to warm up. Wow, what the fuck? I genuinely think this thing's busted now. I don't know. It's hard to say. It's really hard for me to say if this is actually a busted controller or if I'm just fucked. Anyway, so what I was going to do is try to jab check after she does while running 3 into the Hell Sweep. You see that? I'm trying to jab, and she's getting a counter hit launch with the Hell Sweep, with my Kazuya's jab, right? So that's a problem for the Kazuya player. Let's test it with other characters and see what other characters can do stuff. So what I think they should fix isn't the hitboxes isn't the combos, it's the fucking hitboxes. Hey, Simply, how you doing, man? Dave's going great, bro. How you doing? Let's see. Steezy, what's up, man? How you doing? Hold on. Who have I not said yet? Do you think lobbing Clive and Hwarang is worth it, or it's a waste of time? It's absolutely worth it. I don't care who they are or how busted they are. You should always lab characters. It's never a waste of time. So Alisa can jab check her out of this shit. Okay? Alice is able to fucking jab check Miyazu out of this forward running 3 into her hell sweep. You saw Kazuya miss that, right?
Get ready for the next battle.
Oh, I didn't do a regular jab. So Asuka's jab works. Asuka's jab works. She has a terrible jab, by the way. Asuka has the shittiest range jab in the game. This is a 1.82 range jab, okay? By that I mean Chaoyu, the smallest character in the game is Chaoyu. So what you do is you take Chaoyu as the training dummy. She's Miyazu in this case, okay? So Chaoyu, replace Miyazu with Chaoyu. And then you'd go through the entire cast and see which jab lands at what range. Okay? And I did that, and there's a the video for that is on my YouTube. It's the jabs ranked best to worst in terms of range. It's on the YouTube. Check it out whenever the fuck you want. And it goes through the list. And I verify exactly where those jabs land on Chaoyu's body. And this jab is by far the worst in the game in terms of range, and it lands at range 1.82. So it's fucking terrible, okay? For the range. But the trade-off is it has a decent vertical hitbox. She can actually hit Miyazu out of this. So her jab is better than Kazuya's, even though the range is slightly worse. Kazuya's range hits at 1.9, which is still fucking terrible. Anything less than 2 is pretty ass. Anything less than hitting at range 2 is fucking terrible. But at least with Chaoyu or with Asuka, she's got a range 1.82 jab. Her jab has a vertical hitbox though, so it's better than Kazuya's in that sense. Whereas this shit, same thing. Azasuna can hit Miyazu out of this fucking stance into the hell sweep. Azasuna gets to do that. Brian can't, though. Brian's jab is a lot like Kazuya's. It's a lot better range. It's like 2.04 range or some crazy shit. Like, Brian's jab is really good. Oh, fuck. You kidding me? I thought Brian's jab didn't work. Okay, Brian's jab works. Fuck, I thought it did. Well, that's fucking crazy. Okay, so Brian's jab is better than Kazuya's in so many different ways. Also, there's a big void in our game with teaching newbies how to lab. And what labbing means, so it's a niche you're helping fill. Thanks, man. Yeah, I'm trying to. Did you check out those animes? Not yet, man. I've been pretty busy. Claudia can jab her out of this shit. Jesus, fuck. Devil Jin can't. I know that for a fact, but we'll get to at least see. Devil Jin and Kazuya have arguably the worst jabs in the game. They're fucking trash. So she goes and does this. Yeah, his jab goes right over the fucking... Yeah. So there's another reason why I think he's also bottom tier. He's got a terrible jab. The difference is Devil Jin's jab hits at like range 2 point something. Kazuya's hits at range 1.9. So it's fucking terrible. I think my controller is genuinely fucked. Dragunov's is obviously gonna hit.
Get ready for the next battle.
Kazuya and Devil Jin have to do back 1. In that stance, when she does that, you're better off just fuzzy guarding, as I did with the Miyazu counterplay video. That seems to be doing the worst in the whole series, which is weird, because you'd think people want to know how to beat this chick, but apparently not. Apparently people are just okay getting their asses kicked. Shep, what's up, dude? How you doing? So Dragunov has the best jab in the game by fucking far. Dragunov's jab is so crazy. This jab hits at like range 2.2. 2.2. It's insanely good. Okay, incredible jab. And it's got a vertical hitbox, so there you go. Crazy fucking jab. And then the second best jab in the game goes to this guy, Feng. His jab is incredible as well. And it hits Miyari out of the fucking stance into the hell sweep. So we're gonna just go through all the characters and see which ones actually are able to hit her out of this. I know Hwarang can't. Hwarang's got a decent range on his jab, but his jab is vertical hitbox is terrible. So, of all the things that Hwarang can do and how busted he is, he cannot. His jab is as bad as Kazuya's in this sense. He gets fucked up. So he doesn't get to enjoy that privilege, which is interesting. Jack, let's just see if forward 2 hits her out of this. He doesn't have a proper jab, but let's see if forward 2 can do something. His 10 frame attack. Yeah, so he can still 10 frame hit her out of his stance. Okay. So it's yeah, Jack's still in good position. Jin obviously can. His jab is fucked up. Heihachi can, yeah. Do you think having this weaker jab is a trade-off for having Flash Punch? No, because Heihachi has Flash Punch. Reina has Flash Punch. And both their jabs hit Miyazu out of this stance. It's not a trade-off. It's just poor balancing. Some characters have a good jab with a decent vertical hitbox, and other characters just don't. And there's not really any reason for it. I don't know why they're... It's just a privileged jab. They just have a really good jab. Other characters just don't. And it sucks, because that's like part of your most important neutral kit. No, you haven't missed the breakdown for Law. I'm still gonna do it. Fighting Miyazu is tough for my beginner ass. I've had to rewatch your guide a few times. Oh, you'll get it, man. Don't worry. So June's is great. Kings. Kazuya can have nice things. He really is fucking trash in this game. The more you break it down and the more detail you go into it, it's amazing how bad he is. Like, how many characters have not been able to hit her out of the stance so far? Even King can do it. Okay, so what is that? We've had Deviljin fail, Hwoarang fail, Kazuya fail. Everybody else so far can hit her out of this fucking stance. So the Bears obviously can. Because the vertical hitbox of the Bears jab is crazy good. Yeah, it's crazy good, vertical hitbox. This jab is incredibly good. So, obviously, Kuma Panda have the same fucking jab, so don't need to test a Panda for this. Lars, another busted character for this game. Wouldn't be surprised if his jab connects here. Yup, of course it does. All the easy mode, fucking broken bullshit characters can hit her out of this fucking shit, dude. And it's not, this isn't the only example. This is just the first example that comes to mind where certain characters can jab check them and other characters can't from certain positions. And it's very few characters that can't. Very few. So, hey Andy, what's up, dude? How you doing? Law can, of course Law can. Cheap bitch. This is, again, another broken bullshit character. Law is super, super busted. Lee has a terrible jab as far as the range goes, but Kazuya Kazuya has more of a ranged jab than Lee's is, but Lee has a better vertical hitbox. So at the end of the day, I got to give it to Lee for the jab. Lee's jab is worse than Kazuya's range-wise, but in terms of utility, Lee has a better jab. Did you see Harada quit? Yeah, it's in my title. Yeah, thank you, Harada. Yeah, dude, it's good for him. I'm proud of him. I hope that he has a great fucking... I wish him nothing but the best on his future endeavors. He gave us Tekken, man. Like, can't not love the guy. I don't care what anybody says. He's not responsible for this game being as shit as it is. He gave us Tekken. We should just be fucking on our knees sucking that guy's dick. He fucking gave us the best franchise on the planet. Yeah, Leroy can. So, what is that? Okay. We've gone over how many fucking characters so far, and every single one of them but 3 have been able to knock her out of this fucking stance with their jab. I'm genuinely surprised that Hwoarang can't jab it. I mean, he's got to have something, right? There's got to be some thing that he can't do, right? And I guess that's it. He can't jab check certain characters out of certain high-crushing, potentially high-crushing situations. Nina gets it, of course. Of course, Nina, you fucking bitch. Paul? Let's check Paul. He's usually a pretty honest character. So, if Paul can't hit her, I won't be surprised. If he can, I will be. I mean, well, I won't be surprised either way. I won't. Yeah. Paul's good. Unreal, man. I'm actually stunned. There's 3 fucking characters so far can't hit her. Everybody else gets to. So what is that? Is that just because those characters have a different type of jab? Or is this game just an unbalanced piece of shit? I think it's probably the latter. Yeah. So Raven gets to punch her for free. So everybody in the game so far, we've labbed how many? What is this? Fucking 8, 16, 24 characters? 25 characters so far? And 3 of them can't hit her out of that scenario. 22 of them can. Reina, I already know can, but we're going to demonstrate it anyways.
for the next battle.
Fucking unreal, dude. She's a Mishima! She's a fucking Mishima! She has the flash punch! Into Sentai, which is arguably one of the better flash punches in the game. Next to Heihachi, I'd say Reina has the second best flash punch because it keeps them standing, but they're hella minus. She gets to go into Sentai and pretty much do whatever the hell she wants. That's a damn good flash punch, and she still gets to jab her out of that shit. She's still got a very high vertical hitbox of that fucking thing. Wait, Nina can? I don't, how come I didn't get it yesterday during my match against her that string? You probably did it too late in the hitbox. Oh, Shaheen can't! Wow! That's kind of cool, I didn't know that! Alright, so average character Shaheen. Let's go back to Nina and see, because I only tested it once. Latino Whale, you said you struggled, you missed it? Well, it might have just been your timing then. Your timing might have been off, because I just got it. Yeah, she's fine. Yeah, even if you delay it, she still trades. You must have just been hella late, bro. Yeah, you were just hella fucking late. Yeah, she's fine, dude. She's totally fine. There's not a single thing she can do unless she did something else that maybe... No, that's the only thing she can do in that stance. So no, that was just, you must have just missed the timing, bro. Steve! His jab is... You know, considering he's a boxer, it's not the greatest in the game. Oh, okay. Like, that's pretty cool. Okay, Steve, yeah, Steve's got a good jab. Victor, I know Victor hits her out of it. Shaheen bottom one, confirmed, get fucked. Not when he can delete gray health, has a safe down forward two, a low crushing heat smash. Has a guard break and heat. Nah, it's not, there's no fucking way. He's a solid mid-tier character. He's good at, Shaheen's great anti-meta, so Victor can absolutely do it. Xiaoyu would be interesting. I bet you she can't. She fucking can. Are you kidding me? God damn it. Even Xiaoyu can hit this bitch out of that shit. Unreal, man. Unreal. 4 characters in the whole game can't hit her out of this stuff. So far. So far. We haven't lived everybody. Yoshimitsu can. Oh my god, dude. Alright, next up. Zafina.
Get ready for the next battle.
I should make this a video. Oh my god. Zafina can. Eddie.
Get ready for the next battle.
Eddie should be able to. Also yesterday while I was labbing some stuff, I discovered that Kazuya and Reina can punish a -50 low with electric, and it's insane they can do it from while standing, and I should add that to my repertoire. A -15 low with electric? Bro, nah. That's because what you... Nah. You'd block the low, and then you'd have to crouch cancel with up. So you'd press up, you'd crouch cancel, and then you'd immediately electric, and you'd have to do a perfect electric. It would... Because you need 2 frames. So you'd have to get your 13-frame perfect electric to launch punish -15. So, because they have misstep. Yeah, that's a 13-frame electric. I know. But you'd have to get that perfect electric. It's essentially, launching a -15 low with electric is as difficult as launching a hop kick with electric. And we all saw how difficult that shit was the other day. So don't even bother with that shit. Yeah, it's possible, but don't even bother, bro. That's like... Unless you're able to do perfect electric after counter hit down forward 2 every single time consistently, then I do not recommend going for that shit, bro. You're just gonna get killed.
Get ready for the next battle.
Doesn't the F in the electric input is already a crouch cancel? Well, I mean, yes, but okay, so essentially it's... I might have misspoke there. Yeah, you're right. I guess the forward input does crouch cancel that way. You need a crouch cancel with Devil Jin and Heihachi. Not with Reina and Kazuya, because the misstep works. Yeah, you're right. Either way, it's still basically a perfect electric. I don't know if I would recommend it.
Get ready for the next
Why not just while standing a full crouch down forward 4 with Reina? You get a full combo, and the damage is pretty much the same as electric. And then with Kazuya, I mean, you know, twin pistons are still a good trade-off at -15. Heihachi can. Unreal. Unreal. Heihachi, man. What the fuck? He's the best Mishima. Clive.
Get ready for the next battle.
What the fuck, man? Everybody can do this. Everybody can do this. Can Lily do it? Oh, fuck yeah.
Get ready for the next battle.
Everybody. So far, 4 characters, and that's it, have not been able to do this. 4 characters in the entire game. Anna gets it, no problem. I don't even want to fucking... Like, obviously she gets it. Anna's bullshit. She has everything in this fucking game. Fucking Rom can't. No way. 5 characters. That's crazy. Alright, that's cool. I like that. Fucking Rom cannot hit her out of that with a jab. She crushes his jab. 5 characters. In the whole game so far. Armor King can. Hey, Servant, what's up, bro? Okay, Armor King can, and now we'll try Miyarizu.
Get ready for the
Unreal.
next battle.
Everybody, but 5 characters in the entire game. Yep, Miyarizu can. Unreal. Since that's -6, I doubt a down forward 1 would work. +6. Wait, who couldn't? So out of the entire roster, down forward 1 is too slow. Yeah, you don't want to challenge a +6 scenario with down forward 1. Everybody can hit her out of that stance when she goes for her hell sweep. And there's a lot of scenarios in the game that put you in that scenario, right? Where you do a move, and then the next move you do is an immediate evasive kind of move, but it's not that evasive. It really only beats out jabs from a few characters in the game. And so there's a lot of moves in the game that put you in that scenario, but a lot of people just don't ever realize it because you're playing one of the 35 characters that can jab check anything. But if you play Hwarang, if you play Kazuya, if you play Devil Jin, if you play Shaheen, or if you play Fakumram, your jab is going to go over those scenarios. Fakumram, Shaheen, Hwarang, Kazuya, and Devil Jin cannot jab check Miyarizu out of the bow stance into Hell Sweep with on -6. They cannot do it. Every other character in the game can. That is some seriously fucking stupid bullshit. I disagree with that on a insane level. Law and how and Hwarang need their own episodes as they are the kings of carried. No glitching. Well, bro, I'm doing Law today, and Hwarang's already been out for like a week and a bit, dude. Have you watched it yet? So, you know, let's lap Panda. Let's just try Panda, because who knows? You know, maybe she has a slightly different jab than Kuma, but I fucking doubt it. She's the only one we didn't test, so there's no way she can't. Yeah, of course she can. Yeah, of course she can. So, there you go. So, Devil Jin, Kazuya, Hwarang, Shaheen, and Fakumram have the shittiest jabs in the game in terms of their vertical hitbox. They are fucking trash.
Get ready for the next
So, I don't know why the devs did that. But if there's only 5 characters in the game that have that issue, I genuinely think it's a problem and needs to be rectified. Even Hwarang, if we tone his entire kit down, let's buff his jab so that vertical hitbox lines up with everybody else. Because if everybody else has a decent vertical hitbox, then why the hell not? Why not? Why can't everybody have a decent vertical hitbox with jab? Like, the things that should matter with jab are horizontal hitboxes, like how well the jab tracks to sidestep left and sidestep right. And the range. Those are the 2 things that should be factored in when balancing jabs, but not fucking, you know, fucking, vertical hitboxes. That should all be universally the same for everybody. But no, Kazuya has a shit jab. It's fucking so garbage. What about standing 2 with Kazuya? This shit? Standing 2? Oh, that's a 12-frame move, bro. So note the frame data. We're not looking for 12-frame moves. We're talking about the fastest move we can possibly do to keep us at absolute safest so that we're able to interrupt it at all times. 12 frames is not nearly... You're already -6. Now you're adding another 12 frames to that, dude? You gotta keep things as minimal, as small as the frame data gets, right? Like, this becomes an 18-frame attack, whereas jab at -6 is a 16-frame attack. There's a big difference there. So, the low tracking both ways? Yeah, it does. Not the problem, though. It's not an issue, really. The issue is, when you're trying to fuzzy guard this stance. Yeah, it's tough to fuzzy guard. Did you ever do a coaching session? I do match reviews for people that want that shit. You don't have to guess. No, there's no guess. You fuzzy guard. That's how you figure it out. No glitching. You want to cut it out with the fucking capitals, dude? So note the frame data here. 19 frames for the mid, 18 frames for the low. It's the hardest level of fuzzy guarding you could possibly do, right? But because there's only one frame, so you have to crouch and stand up in one frame. It only really takes you one frame to stand up, but it still takes you a frame to crouch. Fortunately, crouching is the first thing that happens in that sequence. So you can crouch and then stand up on the 19th frame and block the mid, right? So it's a one-frame window, shaking your head. Yeah, but if it wasn't, then you'd have the entire stance beaten out, right? So let's try to put everything into the stance. Wait, what the fuck am I doing? So we'll do a jab, jab, and then we'll do a jab 4. Then we'll do the 2. Okay, and I think that's it, right? She might have a... Does she have a 1+2? No, she doesn't. So those are the 5 options she has. So you can fuzzy guard and option select this entire thing. You just have to practice the timing. Yeah, you saw me duck there, and I still blocked that mid in time. Right? So it really isn't that bad. See, I'm blocking the low too. The issue comes when she does the homing move, because you try to fuzzy guard for the hell sweep, and then you're able to fuzzy guard the hell sweep and stand up in time for the launching mid, and the jab. You beat the jab out with fuzzy guard. It's a really good solid counterplay. The only thing that you really ever have to watch out for with this is the homing mid, because it is fast enough to catch you from your fuzzy guard. So you have to fuzzy guard pretty perfectly to be able to beat this out every time. But there's not really any catch-all fucking counterplay to this. Man, I love this game in stages, but it's conflicting because sometimes I'm like, what's the point? It's not Tekken anymore, but right now I've been focusing on Law and Paul. I will definitely watch all. Yeah, good shit, man. Keep labbing. Don't focus on more than one character. You're not at that level yet, man. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be a dick by saying that, but I really think that people that are not... If you haven't hit gold ranks yet, okay, not gold, God ranks. If you haven't hit God ranks, so Tekken God and above, if you haven't hit at least Tekken God, stick with one fucking character. Because every time I get the same complaint from everybody. It's the same fucking thing. And I get it. You want to play multiple characters. You want to have fun. But you also want to improve, right? And you're tired of getting your ass kicked. You're talking shit about the game. You're saying it's not proper Tekken. And on some degree, I agree with you. But at the same time, you're the only one that's making more work for yourself than you need to. You're playing multiple fucking characters. And you're not even at the level where you fully understand one character yet. So, what are you doing? You got like 70% of the information of one character and 50% of the information of another character, and you're expecting yourself to do well with that? Come on. I have like 90% of the information with Kazuya. I'm gonna say 90 because I don't know everything about Kazuya. But I've been playing him for 30-something years, right? And he's my main, and he always will be. But I know Kazuya like the back of my fucking dick, and so I'm able to use other characters like Heihachi and Devil Jin and Armor King and excel with those characters because I have proper fundamentals that was taught to me by my initial character. Kazuya taught me fundamentals in this game, and now I can translate that to other characters. But until you learn your fundamentals with your main character, you should stick to your main character. Learning more than one is just making twice, if not 10 times as much work for yourself. So if you have not hit Tekken God yet, just drop every character that's not your main until you're able to understand, oh, this is how I implement spacing properly with all these characters. This is how I can focus on my multiple characters because I understand punishment now. Oh, I understand proper what I can do with certain characters in certain scenarios versus what I have to do with other characters in certain scenarios, like the one we just labbed where Miyazu did the running 3 into Hell Sweep. You can't jab check with Kazuya, so you have to adapt to something else. Now you're forced to basically fuzzy guard. But if you wanted to with Heihachi or something, you can jab check that. So, meanwhile, if you're playing Kazuya and you think for that moment, that brief second in time, well, maybe I can jab check this. Oh, fuck no, I'm playing Kazuya. It's already too late. You've eaten the Hell Sweep. That's just your brain thinking, fuck. I'm with my other character right now. No, I'm not. I'm sticking with this guy, and he's got different shit, so I can't do the same stuff. Right? So, you have to stick with one guy. If you want to improve. You know, like, you could be an anomaly and be able to hit God of Destruction with one character, with like 4 characters before you, like, all at once. You know, fine. Maybe you're that good of a player. But most people are not that. And they're all wondering why they can't improve. And then I ask, who do you main? And then it's like, oh, I main this guy, that guy, that girl. What are you doing, man? No fucking wonder you can't improve. It's like you're fucking overwhelming yourself. It's like you're going to college and you're fucking majoring in biology, physics, chemistry, calculus, fucking home ec, you know, all that shit. And you're upset that your grades are failing. But what are you doing, man? Drop a few courses and then so you can focus on what you need to focus on. Take the two you like biology and physics, but you're not super big on chemistry, you're not as big in chemistry and fucking whatever. Then drop those other 3 and stick to biology and physics, and your grades will go the fuck up. Right? Because you got more time to put into that shit. And you're more driven because you're sticking to the stuff that you actually enjoy more than the stuff that you kind of enjoy, but you could take it or leave it. Like for me, Kazuya is my guy, but I also love playing, and Heihachi's my secondary and always will be, but I also love playing Devil Jin. Right? I also love playing Armor King. But I don't think they're nearly as entertaining to me as Kazuya and Heihachi, so I just stick to Kazuya. I throw in Heihachi here and there when I feel like switching it up. But for the most part, this is my guy, and this is the only fucking character I stick to. And he's taught me so much about this game, made me a fuck ton better player for it. And so I encourage everybody else who's struggling to hit Tekken God. If you're not Tekken God yet, then fucking stick to one guy. Otherwise, you know, I keep hearing the same fucking complaints from everybody. It's the same fucking thing. Like, oh, I can't improve, but I main 50 characters. You no fucking wonder, dude. God, it's not that complicated.
For the next battle.
Ah, shit, wrong thing. Okay, let's do some law labbing. What if I have 10 characters of Kishin? Should I go for the 11th Kishin? Hey, bro? Fuck no. I mean, depends. Are you having fun? Play your Kishins and get them all to Kishin, then hard cap yourself there and not be able to go past it. If that's fun for you, great. But if you're genuinely wanting to improve, then stick with one guy. Because one character at Tekken Emperor is far more impressive than 10 characters of Kishin. It really is. It means you understand this game on a much deeper level if you're able to get one character to Tekken Emperor versus 10 Kishins. It's night and day, man. It's night and fucking day. The amount of knowledge the player has at Tekken Emperor versus what they have at Kishin is just, you can't even comprehend it. Shep, yeah, exactly. And that's just combos. That's like, combos are the easiest thing. In terms of fundamentals, like launching a character and fucking getting your juggle off and getting some big damage, like, this is the easiest shit in terms of Tekken fundamentals. Combos are absolutely part of your fundamental kit. But that's the easiest shit to do. Proper spacing is fucking tricky. You know, being able to properly place fucking certain moves. You don't want to be doing this crap, you know? You don't want to be throwing out moves and whiffing. What are you doing, you know? You want to be able to space your shit right. You want to be able to backdash appropriately and then be able to go in with a fucking Demon Paw, and you want to nail that shit. You want to be able to space out your shit and then throw out the Demon Paw and have it at least connect on block. At least on block. You have any tips on Devil-Jin neutral at high ranks? Spam Laser Scraper, because it's his best tool and he doesn't have great tracking otherwise. Spam the shit out of Laser Scraper. It is the best move he's got. If your opponent is stepping you a lot, which everybody does, because if you watched my Devil-Jin video yesterday, sidestep right duck beats the entire character's best toolkit. Like, they're like 10 moves that the Devil-Jin players all want to do, and sidestep right duck beats everything. So you have to be able to track the sidestep. You have to be able to track ducking opponents, and Laser Scraper does that for free. And it's only -10 on block for the second hit, and then you can always threaten with the third hit, which means most players are not going to just try to jab punish you after the second hit is blocked, so you're pretty safe with that string. Kind of disagree. Yeah. Just yesterday I encountered a Tekken Emperor Asuka with about 30 defense. It was an experience. Well, I mean, there's always exceptions. And honestly, they still stuck with one character, right? Unless maybe they probably played other ones, I don't know. But for the most part, they probably stuck with one. And that's their character. And it's taught them virtually nothing about the game, but that's not because they played too many characters. In this sense, it's because they picked this bitch. She is probably the #1 character I would recommend. Do not play her if you want to learn how to play this game. What 5 matchups do you see the most in Ranked? I haven't played Ranked in forever, man. I couldn't answer that. I haven't touched Ranked in a while. I touched Ranked the other day for half an hour to get my Tekken God back from months ago when I lost it initially. And it took me half an hour to get it back. And from Tekken King, like I just went on a win streak. Tekken King, Tekken Emperor, Tekken God, win streak, done. Quit the ranked session, ducked out, and that was it. Like, it was so Ranked right now is a bit of a joke. Everybody's pretty scrubby up until God of Destruction, I think. Because nobody fucking labs this game. And there's a lot of stuff like these characters are everywhere in the gold ranks. They're fucking everywhere. Asuka is prime candidate. You know, yeah, I ran into a few of her in ranked, so I guess she's probably one of the 5 I would pick. But she's a character I don't recommend anybody playing if you're trying to learn this game, unless you're, I don't know, it's hard to describe. If you're just trying to rank up and gain more badges on your fucking screen there, you know, you want that fancy badge on the screen. Great. This character will do that for you, but she will not teach you proper Tekken unless you force yourself to learn that shit, and you won't have a reason to or an excuse to until you hit the really high ranks with her, because she does everything for you. Everything. So, how to improve reaction to blocking lows? Well, I mean, drills. So, obviously, like lows like this, you have to see them and duck and block and reaction, right? And then lows like this are low pokes that you would need to see and duck on reaction. But then lows like this, you can't see that. You're gonna eat this. You have to hard read and go, yeah, he's gonna do down back 3 now. He's gonna do down 4-3, even though this is trash. I can't believe people even use this fucking move. It hardcore resets the neutral. This is terrible, and it's launch punishable on a call-out. Like, what the fuck? But Law players love this move. It's such a scrubby fucking move. Look at it. It's not even plus. Law players use this like they get plus frames for it and get it and remain in your face, but they don't even they whiff everything after this. Watch this shit. Like, down 3-4, and then this fucking thing. What the fuck? Your own heat smash whiffs. This move is terrible. It's so bad, and Law players spam the shit out of that. That's like hallmarks of a terrible fucking... They have no clue what the fuck they're doing. But you can't see that low, regardless, right? So you have to watch for the lows that are big, and like as soon as you see a Dragon Tail coming, you better fucking duck and launch them for it, right? It's 26 frames. You better fucking be able to train your brain to see this shit. So you have to just kind of do drills. Don't just do 2 moves. Throw in a 3rd move that you want to figure out how to beat. Like, let's see what else we want to try to do with Law here. That's a good one to try to throw in. So now I got 3 different moves with 3 different types of counterplay. All of these 3 moves with Law have completely different ways of counterplaying them, and they're all safe if you stand block. They're all going to hit you in some regard if you stand block. So you have to do things like stepping and crouching at the right time and low parrying. Crouch. So there you go. It's a very tricky drill here, but it's definitely worth throwing out. Like, that is a very tricky thing to deal with. You have to sidestep on reaction and then electric launch punish it. So, but this is a great drill to throw out because it's 3 different things, all with completely different counterplay. This is a block and launch low on reaction every time he does it. Or you can low parry it, that works too. This is a sidestep after the 2nd hit, or after the 1st hit. This is a low parry. So they're all different styles of counterplay, right? So you have to just train your brain to see these animations and respond on the exact, respond appropriately. It's not that hard, though. If you're really focused, like if I'm talking to you guys and I'm trying to, explain how this works, and I'm still getting a little bit of counterplay here and there, right? I'm not nailing everything here, but I'm definitely doing okay. I can low parry the fucking junkyard consistently. I should sidestep that. I'm blocking the Dragon Tail on reaction. When I'm focused, I can sidestep shit and get my punish for this. This is a great drill for Law if you want to figure out how to beat Law. Great drill. You have to figure out what these animations look like, though, right? You gotta boil this into your brain. You shouldn't ever be getting hit by Dragon Tail because it's got such a distinct animation. All right. Every time I'm launching that now, low parrying that every time now, Oh, Jesus. Yeah, it is tricky, right? But you gotta just practice it. You just gotta keep doing what you're doing. Laws, I'm a dragon move pisses me the fuck off every time. What's the... Oh, the throw? Yeah, that move. So this is a tricky one because it's a one break. And it's tricky to break it because it is 12 frames. Just as fast as every other throw, but you have to break it. It's a one break. You've got a little bit of time to break it. It's just as fast as any other break, really. It's pretty lenient. But honestly, if you want to beat this throw out, the best thing you can do is if Law's going in your face, it's got no range. One little backdash. If you think he's going to do it, do a backdash, call it out, and just beat his ass. But you gotta fucking also know the breaks, right? So if you think he's gonna go for it, I would always go for the one break here. Because, yeah, maybe he's gonna go for a 1+2 break, but I would rather eat the one break because I think this guarantees a, doesn't this guarantee a nunchuck attempt? I don't remember. But you get something after that. You get a decent Oki positioning, at least. So, notice I backdash when seeing Hell Sweep and then regret for not blocking instead. Hell Sweep, you can't see Hell Sweep. Hell Sweep's an unseeable low, agoraphobic news. Hell Sweep is just going to hit you. This requires a hard call out. Hell Sweep look, it's too fast. Look at the frames, right? Hell Sweep frames, 16 frames to impact. 16 frames to impact. Which means it's 18, 19 frames, depending on how fast the player is able to input that. Usually 18, 19. We're going to go 19 most of the time. This is a 19 frame move, typically. The hard cap for people to be able to see things is 23 frames fast. You can, sometimes, if you're really smart and really intuitive and really, not intuitive, but really fucking, you know, locked in, you can see 23 frames. Maybe. 24, it's easier. 25 is easier. That's why I say when Law's doing Dragon Tail, well, he's doing the throwdown. But when Law does Dragon Tail, I don't think it's that one. 26 frames. It's a 26 frame low. I just said 23 is people are capable of seeing that and reacting on time. 26 is more than doable. It's tricky. If you haven't seen the animation enough times, it's going to be hard. So you have to just continue to watch the animation. Don't just hold the crouch block. Don't just do this and wait for it. That's stupid. Actually visually confirm the animation and block it. Actively try to defend this as if you're in a match. That's why it's good to switch it up with other moves. Do a drill. Now you're looking for other shit. Now you're looking for this too. So that's a low parry, right? It's not just a low block. You're looking to low parry something now. So yeah, you know, you have to drill this stuff. I think what I need is muscle memory for defending instead of backdashing. Backdashing isn't even good, man. Backdashing in this game is... Very few things in the game require backdash as a form of defense. Backdash is just to create space from your opponent right now. Backdashes have been nerfed into the fucking ground this game. So try to avoid overly relying on backdash for defense. Practicing that 2-1, down forward, 3-4, whatever it is with King. 2-1, down forward, 3-4 with King. Oh! You mean where he does his 10-frame punish, and then you eat it, and then he does his... Yeah. Like this shit? This thing? Slide an upward 4 mix-up. Well then do you mean 2-1 into this, down forward 4-3? He doesn't have a kick after that, dude. He does low. I don't, you have to give me the notations, dude. What are the moves notations? You gotta at least know that, right? If you're labbing this shit, you should know the notations. So what are those? Yeah. The last high is too fast to punish from while standing. I don't think he... No, I think you're just... What are the notations, bro? I think you're, misunderstanding the character, or you're misunderstanding the counterplay. I can't even think of a... Like, he's got that. I don't know... You did it already? Oh, this? Down forward 4-3? No way. Like this shit? No way. This is what you're... Okay. I mean, if that's what you're struggling with. So... Oh, okay. Alright, I'll show you what you can do here. So, I'll go right into this shit. High, high, low, high string. Okay, so you need to know the notations, bro. You always gotta keep that in your head. So if this is 2-1, that's his 10-frame punish, and then down forward 4-3. But what you do here, if you eat the 10-frame punish, you can just... You can get hit by the second one. Or, sorry. So eat the 10-frame punish, and look at that. What's... I don't get it, man. What's difficult about that? You always... You need to practice the sequence over and over again. You can even just do a while standing 4. He's probably mashing, that's why he keeps getting hit. Yeah, you gotta not... You can't mash. It's... Mashing is not how you play Tekken. No matter what you're doing. You can mash certain moves out, but it's only when you're like trying to get a punish going. But this is not how you can't mash this shit, dude. I'm even eating the low. I'm eating this low, but it doesn't matter because every time I see this string, I'm gonna kill him for it. Look at that. I even got him while he was still standing. I even managed to squeak it in while he's still on the ground, and I got a full fucking counter-hit launch combo on that one. And I ate the low. Because the only thing that he can do after this low is go for the high. That's the only thing he can do. So, or he can just go for the low and stop. But that's almost never going to happen. So what you want to do is just lab the low. As soon as you get hit by that low, you can get a launch immediately, dude. So no, I'm getting it every single time, even after I eat the low. Like, I'm not even blocking this shit. It's... And I'm not trying to, like, okay, so I might be coming across like a bit of a dick here, but I'm not trying to come across as a dick or belittle you for not knowing this shit, but if you're saying things like the last high is too fast to punish from while rising, I don't think it's a good idea to necessarily jump to conclusions like that unless you understand like you need to be trying every angle, right? You need to approach it from every angle. Well, maybe I'm too slow, maybe I'm too quick. What am I doing wrong here? Am I not? Whatever it might be, right? I'm doing Kazuya 16 frame launch, right? This is a 16 frame launcher. And I can always get it with he's doing the high into the mid, and I'm still able to make my 16 frame launcher work. So if my 16 frame launcher works, then your character, I don't know who you play Agoraphobic knows, but your character probably has a 15 frame launcher from while standing, because that's typically what characters have in this game. If my 16 frame launcher can beat out his mid, well, let's try the low. He's also got a low from that stance. So, let's see what happens now. Same exact fucking thing. So we know now that the problem is you are eating the high and then trying to mash out your punish too late. With Scowling Moon God, you can't. But if you can from down 4-3, what's the character you're using, man? I don't know what the move names are called, bro. You gotta give me the notations. Move names are useless. Hey, Cine Gang, what's up, bro? How you doing? You can always punish this, bro. Yoshi, of fucking course. I feel bad for Yoshi players, I really do. Not because he's shit, because he's super busted and fucked up right now. But he doesn't teach people anything about Tekken. It's so sad. So sad.
For the next battle.
This character is so bad to play if you want to learn how to play this game. If you want to just learn Yoshi bullshit, then great. Dude. What do you mean? While standing 2-1, right? While standing 2-1. What about the other one? The other string he does. This is the mid. Let's try putting them both in and see what happens. While standing 2-1. Every time. No, flash doesn't work. That's what happens when you do flash. That's not gonna work. You gotta launch this properly. But with 2-1 as a starter, makes no difference, bro. Makes zero difference. The frame data is the exact same. The exact same every time. I'll do it for both. The exact fucking same, dude. Gonna eat it. Makes no difference, man. Because it's not a proper string. 2-1 into this. All he's got is a frame data advantage. He doesn't just automatically lead into this string. Like, there should be no issue here, dude. If you practice this enough and understand the timing, there is nothing that King can do after the down forward 4 besides that high. And you're always at the exact same frame data. Just look at the frame data after this, right? So if we just do this, Okay, just down forward 4, and now we're gonna do 2-1 into down forward 4. Okay, exactly the same. Okay, -3, -3. When he just does the kick by itself, he's -3. When he does the kick after the 2-1 lands, he's still -3. It's the exact same. Think it messes up if you block the low? No. No. No, it doesn't, bro. No, it doesn't. No, you're mashing, man. That's what's happening right now. It's not that it messes up if you block the low. It's that you're trying to punish after the low. You're not committing to the duck, waiting for the high, and then punishing the high. You're mashing in between the fucking the string. You don't want to be doing that. This is how you deal with that string, or you can commit to the duck and duck extra long, and then you get your launch punish. Either way, so in this sense, I'm getting hit by the low, and I'm going for my launch punish. This sense, I'm blocking the low, and I'm going for my launch punish. The exact same occurrence happens. I don't blame you for not understanding this. I blame Yoshi for teaching people how to play garbage fucking Tekken. It's this fucking character. He just has everything going for him that beats out everything. So people never need to learn proper timing, proper spacing, proper punishment, proper any of that shit, because this fucking character plays the game for you. And so you don't understand basic stuff. You were doing it too fast. Exactly. You were trying to mash after the low instead of after the high. Like, that's what happens when I block the low and I try to punish after the low. I get fucked up. You're not committing to the duck and punishing after the high. So it's all timing based. It's all understanding how the strings work. It's understanding when to insert the punish. Very tricky stuff. I get it, but next time try not to jump to conclusions. Try to test every avenue. If something isn't working and you think it should be working, try every possible angle before jumping to conclusions. There's no sense in just, now I know what I did wrong thing. Yeah, no worries, man. Always test everything. Don't just settle on something because it's just not working for you. Try something else, right? How's the lab Tekken? It's fine. I'm trying to figure out, yeah, I should probably get on my law session, I guess. Thanks for the reminder, Big Red. Let's get this labbing shit down and go through a couple of sequences with law. Hey Drax, what's up, bro? How you doing? I had the same problem meeting Steve for a long time. His frame superiority carried me a lot. Steve is nowhere near as big of a problem as Yoshi in that sense. Yoshi trains players to play shitty. Yoshi is probably the worst offender in that sense. I mean, yeah, you got your Annas and your Ninas and your Brians, but Brian requires a lot of skill to play properly. Nina and Anna not so much, but definitely Brian. Thanks for the follow. And Yoshi is the worst because he's got an answer for fucking everything with spin and flash. If you just spin and flash, you literally dodge all the shit that this game has to offer. And you're the only character in the game that can do that. So when you're playing Yoshi and you got all these crazy overpowered mechanics built into your move list, then why the fuck do you need to learn Tekken fundamentals? You're playing Yoshimitsu. So, and that's the problem. As soon as you hit that plateau, you hit that wall, and you have no idea how to fucking do anything now. Because the character has given you no knowledge about this game. All the character's done is giving you knowledge about the character. So now you don't even understand basic while standing punishment. It's fucking sad, man. And it's not a problem with the players. It's a problem with that fucking character. He just does everything. So players have a hard time adjusting when they hit a high rank because they just can't fucking, they don't understand the basics and fundamentals in this game. The fucking character ruined it for them. He's the last character I would ever recommend people learn how to play if they want to play Tekken. Yoshi is at the bottom of the list. Even over Hwoarang. Hwoarang is awful at teaching players bad habits, but at least he's got... You need to know some Tekken at the high level. Yoshimitsu players can get God of Destruction and they don't know what the fuck they're doing. So, had no clue you stream on Twitch, my guy. I'm usually on the YouTube streams. Rockstar, what's up, man? I don't know what your name is on YouTube, but welcome on in, man. But yeah, I stream on both. I'm always on Twitch and YouTube. Hey, everybody, thanks for the follows on Twitch. If you want, head over to the Twitch and hit the follow button. I'd appreciate it, guys. I want to get my Twitch channel up to where my YouTube is at right now. So anybody who's not on, who's on YouTube, who, you know, Twitch is just easier for everything. So, in a lot of ways. So I think it would be awesome if you guys went over there and hit that follow button. Hey, Reese Striker, what's up, bro? How's it going? Okay. Let's go over some lost shit and figure out the counterplay to his DSS stance from while standing 4, because he's +4. He should be -4, but he's fucking +4 because fuck law, right? Bullshit character. So record the 1. We're gonna record while standing 4 into hold forward into DSS into 2, DSS 2. Thanks for the follows, guys. DSS 3. Oh, that's forward 4. Don't do that yet. Fuck. There's DSS 4. DSS 1 + 2 is the nunchucks. You know what? Fuck that. We're gonna record something else instead of the nunchucks. We'll deal with the nunchucks later. Doing the forward sequences now. Okay, DSS 4. Okay. While standing 4, DSS forward 1. While standing 4, DSS forward 2. While standing 4, DSS forward 3. And while standing 4, and a DSS forward 4. Okay? I am the law, you won't fuck around no more. I hope people fucking understand where that even comes from. But yeah. Anthrax. They're playing with Megadeth. I can't fucking wait. What do you think about Paul? He's got shitty hair now. What do you mean? Hey, Bum, how you doing? Magst du eine Souls-Pause? Last unbesiegbar, yeah. Undefeatable? I mean, Law is a fucking bitch-ass character. But yeah, he's tricky as hell, man. He's very, very hard to fight in this game. He's got a lot of egregious nonsense. I think Paul's in a reasonable spot. He's a solid mid-tier-ish. I don't think he's very strong compared to most of the cast, but compared to the, like, bottom-tier characters, Paul's really good. So he's a good mid-tier character. Azura, how you doing, man? Welcome on in, dude. Okay, so let's go over the first 4 sequences and see what we can do here. Sidestep right into duck. Seems to beat out... What's that? It beats out the low. Beats out DSS 2. It beats out DSS 1. Kazuya can even launch that. It's pretty crazy. Minus 13. I'm getting a punish for fucking everything, right? Sidestep right duck. Can't block after DSS 1. See, it's getting punished on every scenario, even the homing move. DSS 3 is getting killed by sidestep right duck. Getting punished for every single one of these options. So what else can he do? So it beats out DSS 1, 2, 3, and 4. So So let's throw in DSS forward 1, forward 2, forward 3, forward 4. Okay? Labbing law? Hell yeah. Gonna make a law video in a minute. So it beats out DSS forward 4. It beats out DSS forward 3. Most of the cast can launch, though. Oh, not the low, but most of the cast can still launch all this shit. If you want, I'll switch to Aiachi. So that he's got it's a 15-frame launcher that he has. How many hours do you lab daily? Well, I lab every time I stream, which is 6 hours a day, I guess. And then I'm labbing for a good 4 of those hours. So 4 hours a day, 5 days a week. Typically, so how often I lap. So yeah, forward 2 tracks that way. This is a launch punish. Forward 2 tracks. So that's how Law can beat out my sidestep right duck. Punish. 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 So yeah, everybody's launching. Everything is getting launched. Everything's getting launched, dude. So no, the whole cast can launch this shit. Punish. Let's try the other shit. Hold on, I'll check chat in a minute, guys. I'm trying to focus on this. Punish. That should be a punish there. Punish. It's all punished. With a 15-frame launcher. Most characters in the game have this. Of course, if he goes for the low, I can't punish it with a launcher, but I still have... I said the low after? Oh, who cares? Now I get that instead. Everybody gets a solid 13-frame punish, right? Kazuya's got a 13-frame launcher from while standing, but he's the only character that has that. Eddie can also launch that low, because Law's standing up after you block it. Can you lab the choppiness of a Wi-Fi Law opponent? Fucking wish I could. That would be super convenient. Because that's probably the worst part of any time of fighting a fucking Law. It's a heat engage for a lot of the cast, at least. Yeah. I think the character that's the worst off for a minus 13 block is, let's see, Alisa gets, the fuck does Alisa get again? Can't remember what Alice's 13 frame is. Maybe she gets a 14 frame, I don't know. Asuka gets a hefty one, she gets her install and then a follow-up. Azucena gets a pretty decent one. Brian gets a wall splat. Claudio gets a Claudio gets a strong one while standing 1-1. That's an 11-frame punish. Deviljin gets while standing 4-4, but that's still scary. Or while standing 1-2 in the Morning Crow, it's also very scary. Dragunov gets a launch in heat and a heat engager not in heat because he's got the 12-frame shoulder. Fang gets a heat engager. Huarong gets, actually, Huarong gets while standing 4-4. No, Huarong gets while standing 2-3 into guaranteed mix-up. That's fucked up. So, not a heat engager, but stupid fucking strong. Jack gets while standing 4, because he's only got a 14-frame punish. So Jack's kind of hard done by... What is Alice again? I don't even know what her 13-frame is.
Get ready for the next battle.
Oh! So she gets... While standing 1-2, 1+2, puts her in a chainsaw at +6. So she's in chainsaw at +6. While standing 1-2, 1+2, puts her in chainsaw. So yeah, Alisa gets a damn good punish. She gets some damage, she gets +6, and she's in fucking chainsaw. In your face. That's shit. So Law's hating life against Alisa, he's hating life against Asuka. Azucena gets a decent one.
Get ready for the
That's
next
really
battle.
fucking good. I'd almost rather that than a heat engager a lot of the time. Ah, fuck off. What?
Get ready for the next battle.
Azucena gets, Is that all she gets? No way. She doesn't get shit. Really? Does she not actually fucking get anything from here? Hey, Bleeder, what's up, bro? She only gets a while standing 1. Which is just +6. I mean, while standing 4 is a little bit weaker and +5. She gets a while standing 1. That's all she fucking gets. I didn't... Wow, okay. I don't know, man. That's okay. That's crazy. Okay, so Azucena doesn't get a very good punish. Claudio gets a good one, though. So Azucena's pretty shitty for that. Leroy's also pretty bad. His punish is terrible. This is his 12 frame. This is amazing. Oh, fuck. He gets a wall. Yeah, okay. So Claudio's in great shape. Minus 13. Claudio's loving it. Thanks for the follow, guys. Appreciate the love. So Jack gets a well-standing 4. Azucena gets a well-standing 1. Jin gets that string where he does the hell sweep at the end. June gets a hefty 13 frame. Kazuya launches. King gets while standing 4. He's only got a while standing 4, while standing 2-2, while standing full crouch down 4-2 or a hop kick. Kuma gets a heat engager. I think, or it's while standing 1-2, but I don't remember what he gets for that.
Get ready for the next battle.
Law gets while standing 1-4 into DSS. Law gets fucking while standing 1-2 into wall splat. Even better. Yeah, Kuma gets while standing 1-2 into +6 into you're fucked. You're against the bears. And he can go into hunting bear stats from this too, right? Yeah, he gets +6 into hunting bear. You're fucked. Yeah, you're fucked. Okay. So Kuma is scary. Lars? What the fuck is Lars's while standing
Get ready
13
for the
frame?
next battle.
Day 682 of harassing developers. You've been harassing developers to put Stone Cold in this game since before it came out? You're a fucking beast. Well standing 1. Oh yeah, he gets well standing 2-1 into stance, right? Wait. He gets well standing 2-3. For plus frames, he gets well standing 2-3. For oh yeah. Then he goes into fucking what's it called? Dynamic entry, silent entry. +6 there. Ooh, fuck. Yeah. That's some shit. So Lars gets a hefty punish. Hefty fucking punish. Law gets well standing 1-2. Lee gets well standing 3-3. Infinite Kicks. Leo gets while standing 4. Heat Engager. Leroy gets while standing 1/4 into Hermit, which isn't very good, actually. I don't think he gets more than +5.
Get ready for the next battle.
Claudio trigger warning. Claudio's bullshit. Yeah, Leroy. Oh, that's terrible. Okay, yeah, this is a horrible punish for Leroy. This should be way the fuck more than +3 on fucking hit. This is terrible. You just sidewalk left the entire fucking stance at that point. Like, Leroy can't do a fucking thing there. Do you do viewer matches? Yeah, sometimes. Right now I'm just laughing, but, yeah, so everybody, pretty much more or less, like, all these guys get, Raven gets a decent punish with while standing 4, Paul gets, while standing 3-2, Panda gets while standing 1-2 into Hunting Bear, Nina gets the guns, Lily gets while standing 1-2 into follow-up, Reina gets while standing 1-3 into Sentai. Shaheen gets fucking, I don't know. I think he gets a 13th frame. Oh, he gets while standing 3-3. Steve gets while standing 1-2 or while standing 2-2 into fucking what's it called? Lionheart. Victor gets while standing 1+2 into plus frames. Xiao Yu gets while standing 1-4. Just solid. Wall splat. Yoshimitsu gets while standing 1-2. That's not terrible. Zafina gets while standing 1-3 into Scarecrow, which is pretty good. Eddie gets a full launch. Eddie gets a full launch.
Get ready for the next battle.
Recently bought SmackDown 2, Know Your Role PS1, and had that when I was a kid. I was playing as the biker era Undertaker. Oh, dude, does it have the last ride and shit? That's such a sick move. Yeah, so Eddie gets a full launch for this. So if I wanted to do just the low. Yeah, just the low. Eddie gets a full launch punish. Yeah, because Law's still standing up after that low. So Eddie and Kazuya can launch this. Lydia gets a strong 13 frame. Heihachi gets the while standing 1 into Omen. Clive gets while standing 1-2. Anna gets pleasure time bullshit. Fakamram gets a good punish while standing 1. So what is it? While standing, yeah, while standing 1. Armor King gets while standing 3-2 into Heat Engager, or while standing 3-1 into Heat Engager, and Miyagi gets while standing 1-4. So yeah, everybody in the whole fucking gang gets a decent punish, except for Jack, except for King, except for, I guess you could say Lee's isn't too great. Leroy kind of sucks. So yeah, Jack, King, Leroy, Lee, and Raven. Those 5 characters in the whole game that don't get a whole lot for sidestep right block. But then instead of doing that, if you're one of those characters, say I'm fucking Raven, right? All I get is a while standing 4.
Get ready for the
He rides out on a
next battle.
motorbike. Oh, that's fucking sick. Even on PS1, that's badass. Yeah, his 13 frame punish is just that. So that's not too great. You'd rather go for the while standing 4. But then in that case, just sidestep right into low parry, right? If you're one of those characters, low parry that shit. Because sidestep right low parry is still the exact same shit. Look at that. All I'm doing is sidestep right low parry every time. And you can't block it. Sidestep right low parry. See, there you go. Just sidestep right low parry every fucking time. And it beats it all out. So if you're one of those characters, sidestep right low parry. If you're Kazuya, sidestep right block. You get more for a twin pistons launch than you get for a low parry.
Get ready for the next battle.
And King is one of the best low parry damage in the game. Yeah. Plus is the input for a full crouch down forward 2 launcher. Yeah, exactly. So King doesn't even have to worry about that. He either gets a low parry and a big ass damage, or you get because if I low parry with Kazuya, I get this. This is basically the best damage I can get. What does King get?
Get ready for the next battle.
Curious why you think Dragunov is bullshit? Isn't he a poke fundamental character that doesn't 50-50 or gimmick you out? No, he's plus frames after plus frames after bullshit. Dragunov is I'll go into detail about Dragunov in a bit. He's super easy to play and he's incredibly rewarding considering how easy he is. 45 damage. So yeah, he's got a 45 damage low parry attack. And that's just for the throw by itself. I bet you King could get more. But Dragunov is
Get ready for the next battle.
a super simple character. So this is how you play him basically. Jab, check, down forward 1. Jab, down forward 1, down 2. Down 2, sidestep, oh, whip punish, whip back forward 3. Whip punish, oh, okay, or down like this shit here. Okay, I got a launch. Like, I'm getting big damage now for what, exactly? Like, I didn't have to work for that at all. I got a down forward 2 launch after a sidestep. I'm staying plus in my opponent's face. I'm able to get plus frames after plus frames here. You know, like, this is really fucking good. This shit, into some down 2, jab, down 2, jab, down 2. If you think they're gonna mash after while standing, you know, you go down 2. You're in heat, that's a fucking 12 frame launcher. Good luck punishing his fucking, this garbage. Good luck punishing that, ever, if you sidestep it properly. Ridiculously hard thing to punish. And then the Dragunov can also go into his unbreakable tackle after that if he really wants to. So, what are you thinking, what's there exactly fair about this character? He's bullshit. Because he has the best movement in the game. For all the male characters, best sidestep in the game. Pretty big, hefty backdash. Definitely serviceable, right? Incredible sidestep. Really good backdash. Okay? One of the best down forward ones in the game. +7 on hit. Plus fucking 7. This move makes it so you can't do shit. He's just constantly plus. Down forward 1. You block it, he's only -2. So, what could he do? He could launch you with a delayed while standing 1-4, or down forward 1-4. And then you just die, trying to challenge his down forward 2 pressure. So instead of, if you want to challenge it, you risk getting launched, so basically you're just forced to respect this. This down forward 2 is just, it's broken, in my opinion. His jab is broken. The best jab in the game. So right off the bat, he's got 2 of the best tools a character could possibly ask for. This is nuts! You're gonna give both of these to the same guy? On top of the insane movement that he's got? Like, what is this shit? The fucking backdash is incredible. His sidestep is incredible, man. What do you play on? A controller, dude. I've said that like 5 times this stream. I always say it. But his jab is fucking nuts, man. He's got amazing low pose. Like, down 2 is all you fucking need. He's also got this that he can do out of fucking down 2. You can transition, and you're really in trouble because you're really guessing the follow-up a lot of the time with this move. So, incredible fucking movement. Down forward 1 is amazing. His down forward 1-4 is trash. If you got your opponent throwing the shit out randomly, it's garbage. You're gonna eat shit for it every time, right? Every fucking time. But if you throw it out like a smart person, condition them to respect your down forward 1. You think they're gonna mash here? Counter hit launch, they're dead. It's crazy. Ideally, would you want all character sidestep to be universally the same? No, of course not. Of course not. Dragunov's sidestep is just a bit unreasonable considering he's a male character. He should have male character sidestep-ish, but it's like bordering on the verge of female character level sidesteps. A male character with the busted tools that this guy has should not have a fucking sidestep this big. On top of a backdash that's that good. This backdash is crazy. Like, he's got one of the best backdashes in the game. I'm not even Korean backdashing there, and he's doing super fucking crazy shit. Pigeon roll mix after the wall combo is disgusting. Yeah, he's got... This is pretty decent Oki. Look at the damage on that. This is decent Oki. It's not terrible. If you do it on a knockdown. They can't really even do anything after this, right? Like if you knock them down and then you try to go into pigeon roll and get the Oki, you're in a really good position. Flex fam, shut up, bro. I'm done. What do you mean? Shut up, bro. I'm done. What do you mean? What am I saying that's wrong? Can you point out the flaw in what I'm talking about right here? Stormtrooper, what's up, man? If you remember this, my stance on shooting games was I thought they were garbage, but all right, cool. I'm happy for you, bro. Baybuff, I know you're done with ranked, but you do have any interest in playing quick play? Yeah, eventually. Once I'm finished labbing, I feel like, what's the point of playing quick match when I haven't labbed every single character in the game and made videos for them? I want to get that done, and then I'll probably play some quick matches eventually. But I got no interest in that right now. But no, I don't want every male character to have the same sidestep. I just feel like there needs to be a give and take. If you're going to have a good backdash, you shouldn't have a good sidestep. If you're going to have a good sidestep, you shouldn't have a good backdash. You know, and you should mix and match that shit. Giving Dragunov some of the best pokes and some of the best backdashing and some of the best sidestepping in the game for male characters, it's just too much. Like, why are you giving all of that to one guy? You know? What do you think about Marduk's impending release? Cool, I'm down. Let's see what he can do. I wonder if he's gonna be busted like he was in Tekken 7. It was funny when you was getting hype explaining Dragunov. Yeah, because he just irritates me. I just don't think that a character like him, he's so fucking easy to play. He doesn't, like, what is this trash? Like, all I have to do is this shit all fucking day. You know, like, that's it. Oh, I need to go for a bigger low. Oh, I want some plus frames. Oh, hey, I lost his ass. What the fuck, you know? Like, oh, nice. I don't think, considering how easy he is to play, like, how many people do you know that spam this shit, you know? He's just got incredible poking, incredible ways to force pressure on you for fucking free. This is still a great move. This move is still incredible. This move is incredible. One of the best moves he's got that nobody talks about. This move is so sick. No one's gonna see this, so you can just use it. Plus 5 on block, and you can mix it up with that. So you can't step him. You have to try to interrupt. But then he's got the best jab in the game, best backdash, so fucking good luck trying to hit him at all. Like, a good Dragunov is... It's so easy to place his broken shit, because it's just so... He's got everything. He can move out of the way really quick. He's got incredible sidestepping. It's... Fuck, man. It's so stupid. I hate how busted this guy is. He's... If it wasn't for the top 10 characters being as stupid strong as they are, Dragunov would still be the best in the game, and it wouldn't even be close. Like, he is so stupid easy to play, and so incredibly rewarding, and not that unsafe. It's just, there's no risk to Dragunov at all. His game plan is so fucking... You think Kazuya has a simple game plan? Dragunov's game plan is twice as dumb. Like, twice as dumbed down as Kazuya's. He needs to use half the amount of moves Kazuya does, and he gets twice the reward for half the effort. Not even half. Less than half the effort of Kazuya. So where's the balance there? I know I'm comparing two characters, Kazuya versus Dragunov, but it's just the fucking... It's always in the Dragunov's favor, and this guy's been nerfed to shit. And he's still insanely crazy strong. I don't get it. I don't fucking get it. He's still potentially top 10, and he's been nerfed into the fucking ground. That's how busted he was initially. I can't believe it. So, Dragunov pisses me off, just existing in the game like he does. I like Marduk, but I think he'll be the death of Tekken 8. Well, you can't say that yet, because he's not out yet, so let's wait. Because Miyarizu is very well balanced, Armor King's very well balanced, there's a good chance they'll continue that trend with Marduk. Law's game plan? I mean, you wanna do fucking while standing fours into DSS and get your DSS shit, you know. Like stuff like that. He's got the same kind of game plan. Oh, whiff punish, sidestep. Let's just run up in his face and do this trash. You know, run up his face, do this. He's respecting me. He's respecting me. I can't really open him up. Down back 3. Down back 3. Down forward 1. Down back 3. Down forward 1. Down forward 1. Because there's a -1 on block down forward 1. Incredible, incredible down forward 1. Oh, he's going to counter it. Like, insane. Brent Dominic, you're a Cosmate too? Right on, man. Good shit. I know it's laughable, but Tekken is my first ever fighting game. It's not laughable. Just reached Bushin after 5.5 months of playing. You're doing great. I just wanted to thank you for your videos. Hey, man, I'm happy to help, dude. I'm glad the videos are helping. That's sick, bro. Congrats on Bushin. Law is dummy strong. Most Law players are only the first part. It's so cool to see you pick up different characters with such efficiency. Me? Oh, I'm just using basic fundamentals. Like, this is just learning the basics of the character. What are their best moves? Okay, down back 3 is amazing. +3 on block, 17 frame low. No one's going to see this. Only -13 on block. +3 on hit, I mean, not block. Down forward 1, +5 on hit. 13 frames, +5 on hit. Does it track to one side? I don't know. Let's find out. Gotta track to one side, right? Yeah, it tracks the sidestep left, so it covers his weak side. Or his strong side. This move tracks the sidestep left. Another move that tracks the sidestep left is down forward 2. Safe 15 frame launcher. You launch anybody with this shit. Anybody. Because it's 15 frames, and you don't have to ever worry about getting punished for it because it's only -7 on block.